Yo, yo. Damn, 20. How's it going, Ninja? How's it going, 20? How's it going, Izzy? 400 points. What decks were you playing? Or what deck, if it was just one? Also, let me make sure my mic's working. Okay, yeah. Damn, this camera is way off. What? Something like that. I bet. Alt Ninja. Oof. I might try some of that. Earlier in the day, I faced way too many, what are these guys called? The Decidueye deck? The Decidueye, Oricorio, Greninja thing? Like, it's, on paper, it seems so bad, bro. And they just draw the nuts every time. Grand Absol it is. I thought about using Grand Absol. Gabriel, buenas noches. He estado mejor, pero todo pasa, bro. Buenas noches, buenas noches. Jacob, how's it going? I see the cats. I don't know what the correct terminology would be for, I guess, stickers or something. Yo, Silver, what's good? Ginger, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, by short I mean probably like 3 hours. Hopefully the game doesn't test me too much. If it tests me, I'm not gonna crash out or nothing. I'll probably just end earlier than I have planned. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Today's been rough. Yeah, I tend to do 4 hours, right? So anything under that is a short stream. In theory, I guess. We're just under 16. Let me update that. Hold up. That should be right. Thank you for the roses. Hold up. ¿Dónde está esto? So we're at 1598, I guess. I kind of want to start with. It's a little on the boring side, but Steelix is just my boy. I think. For this, let's go with Greninja. Absol Greninja. Nah, I can't get my. Whatever. Let's do it. Absol Greninja it is. Goulart, good night. How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. No monster. I didn't have time to pick one up, so we got coffee today. That's the type of day. Immediate grass deck. We might as well pick our stuff up. GGB remarks. I let my team down first, but ain't no way that I'm going against Whimsicott Ariados right now, bro. Nah, I let my team down. I should have been there for the battle. Like, I should have been available to play, whether I didn't play or not. Like, our team did good, right? Regardless, but I was scheduled to play, and I let them down. I didn't pull up. I let them know with time though, but still, it's rough. If they don't evolve, this Cottonee is kind of cooked, so I don't feel too bad. Like, we would just charge Darkrai back out to Chingling. Damn. That's probably like the worst collection of 4 cards we probably could have gotten. We'll charge. I'm gonna hold both. If they copycat, it's gonna be a little awkward, but and then we fine. I think they would have used it, right? If they had it. Esky, thank you for the 4 months. All right, so they got enough HP to survive the turn. You always get a bunch of support cards when they copycat. Yeah, it's brutal. It's not fun. Interesting play by them. I guess. Oh, that's right. My retreat cost is worse now, right? Yeah, that's not too fun. I'll hold copy for the following turn. Let's do this. Never punish, sort of. Right? Because now I would need to retreat with 3. I think it's high key still worth charging front though. Like we're dead, right? Regardless. Like if they find the Whimsicott, Absol's not gonna do enough damage at any moment. Nor can I sack the other guys. So I think our best bet is still fine if like we're able to retreat, doing it. I don't know. They have Ariados. So the retreat's actually 3. You can't tell me this isn't a peak emote. Wait, which is it the successful fusion? Yeah, it is. Oof. Yeah, we got cooked. Like, even with Froakie still would need 1 to retreat. I'll just go to the next, bro. This is not... Bad matchup, especially if you start with Dark Rise. If we started with Chinglings and stuff, they wouldn't have been able to quick growth, and then there's something to it. It counts, I'm just not gonna... But I'm not gonna hold it against the deck. No one playing this? That's correct. I agree with that much. Am I way too behind to even consider top 1K?
Everyone,
hold on, we gotta...
raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Nova, thank you for the raid. Nova Megray. Am I way too behind to even consider top 1K? I started yesterday to 12, and now I reached it to 14. I don't know where exactly top 1,000 is, but if you were able to climb from like around 200 points a day, you'll get there for sure. You'll probably pass me in no time. What I think the best deck to grind with this season is, I'm kind of stuck in Ultra Ball 3. Anything that's fast is probably for the best, because eventually you'll catch a streak and you get through. ¿Ese audio de Goku? Sí, sí. En TikTok no sale, pero en las otras plataformas sale un GIF de Goku pidiendo... Es que me hicieron un raid en Twitch. My Sleep Tech Mega Scissor got me there. That deck was crazy though, on paper. That's something people... 1 of 1, really. Been gathering energy for months. When is he gonna drop the bomb? Palkia EX is a god deck? That's one way to describe it. Seeking. How's it going? How's it going? He's seeking. Monster. Been a while, brother. Gracias, Noah. Appreciate you. You gotta stop pushing the narrative. Somebody's got to. That draws between huge and complete irrelevancy, but we'll try. If we have drawn bow, our hand goes from like to like insane. Blame Shigun. I'd rather give up the point than get stalled out another turn. What the hell? Se asustó, se asustó. We woke up. Let's see what we could do with it. Vote, please. Woo. All right. Greninja. Yeah, we're asking and they're taking orders. Greninja. Close. Ruby, thank you for the follow. That's a greedy ass move. If I would have found Greninja, they'd just die here. Cause without the Swablu on board, and we have the See you back. I just saw you. My bad. W song. Thank you. It was just so he wouldn't KO. Yeah, but it was greedy nonetheless, right? Because what happens if he KO? Like, what's the worst that could have happened if he KO'd, right? Flatoshi. Wait. That guy's. I know the name. Dax. I don't know where I've been, bro. But I'm glad you found me. Alright, we got the Gren. Copy for a whole bunch of cards here. Alright, what's the best way to do this? If we get rid of the Iggly buff, he's only swinging for 70 and he needs to draw something crazy, sort of, technically. Or we could just sacrifice the Greninja. I think we always do. I would have loved to have drawn Chingling there, but actually, no. Sacrificing Chingling is probably not the best play. I think they already used Sabrina, right? So we just go straight forward. That's gonna be my theory. We're gonna let this Greninja go. And just try to 1v1 this Altaria. They already used Sabrina, that's why. Keeping Greninja alive just leaves up a Cyrus play for them later. And obviously they have Sleep Scam availability at any point, and we could lose because of that, but I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you know. Look at that. That's just brother, what is this guy doing, man? Now I guess it makes sense, right? Like you have to. Like if he doesn't do it this way, then we just sit here like bullying, but we get to, I don't know. I'm sure it makes sense. I just hope we wake up, right? You see, that's the punish, us waking up. What would we even want to draw into? Can't have him doing that sleep scam stuff no more. Okay, this is fine. He could be playing X speed and stuff, but let's go. Let's make him have to draw it though. I understood every reason why they did the plays they did. I guess we could have gone in with Absol there and tried to snipe the Leaf if they're playing Leaf, but most likely they're playing X speed. El deck, por favor, tiene una versión antigua. Dale, dale. Después de esto te lo enseño. Geo, Young Geo, what's good? I'm just joking. And Mars, you draw Cyrus anyways. Yeah, no, I Mars not for jokes. It was to prevent them from seeing X speed. They ended up seeing both of them anyways, but. Okay, so they put us on better have Cyrus, but we have the entire deck in our hand. I understand every time they did a play, it just felt like it was like their best bet was just going straight forward and hoping I didn't have the answers. But it's easier for me to say because I know exactly what I have, right? How's it going, Fit? I saw you killing it. I forgot what tournament it was. I think it was Pocket Match, right? You got like top something. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like they sent me. Unfortunately, it was seeing you lose. It was like they sent me this Charizard deck is going crazy. And in the list of the top cup players they beat was included you. So it's like you had to have done good to lose to that Charizard, right? You know what I'm saying? Although the list looks saggy. I don't know how to play Mars accurately, so I don't use it. That's fair. Granted, it's not as popular anymore, so... Gabriel, ya te enseño el mazo antes que se me olvide. In that case, we were just trying to prevent them from getting a specific card, and they saw two of them, so it didn't even matter. We were just in a good position where it didn't matter. But, yeah. That's the current list I got going on. The generic list, or like the actual list, has Helmet over Mars. I have Mars for certain matchups where we just try to hold with Chingling and then you Mars them after they get 2 points. In a perfect world, you know? Eduardo, ¿qué me cuentas? Rocky's a waste of time in your opinion. It helps for like mirror matches and other Chinglings and Igglybuffs. Because like if you're playing the mirror or against Alt Ninja or something with a Chingling of their own, and their Chingling has Rocky, it feels really, really bad not to have your own, or just dealing with it is really awkward. Went so ready for Sleep Scam that got me up there. Let's go. Going first. Hydreigon. We're going first. That's really good. They don't get to put their tools down yet. I played you this season? Probably. I just played so many games que se me olvida. Pero you probably got me, to be honest. This season's been all over the place and not in a good way for me. This hand's brutal. If they're playing Sabrina, I guess we could do some this. Oof, if they're playing Baby Absol, putting this down is really bad. But giving them like the crazy copycats probably even worse. So I'm just gonna hope they're on poison or some shit. Yo, 5-1, what's good? What's good? To be fair, I braked badly. I believe it. I believe it. W boat. Yeah, now Chingling could bounce around all at once. Yeah, so yeah, so poison makes me think no Baby Absol. So essentially, if they don't see something this turn, we're fine. They're forced to find something. They probably have dead Pokeballs. Jangling on the boat, yeah. Hiking Trail does not help them. And you have to assume they just drew it, or... Okay, that makes sense too. They didn't want us to have it, maybe. Alright, moment of truth. Chinglock Wild. It never feels too good, right? Alright, let's go. We take those, bro. Feels good to slay the dragon early. It feels really good when they don't even get to play the dragon. That's the best part. Alright, crack 16. Hopefully we can stay up here, honestly. I've been kind of walled between 1550 and 16 for like the all weekend. I didn't like sit down and, well, okay, I didn't sit down and grind like I usually do over the weekend. Or like when I'm doing streams. Like our win rate is brutal. I think I ended Friday's stream with a 54% win rate, and then I've been hard walled, basically win lose win lose win lose, where my win rate's been getting like slowly worse and worse. This race is gonna be interesting towards the end. Agar and Shigun here. El fin de semana estuvo lo más bien, lo que would have a GGB win and dinner with my wife would have been the best way to end it, but here we are. A 9-10 loss was rough. We almost had Team Magma, which would have been not only a good win, a statement win too. You recall your mirror match game, Steelix versus Steelix, was the last game of your Monday night stream 1 week ago. I do recall. It was there was back-to-back ties, so I don't remember exactly how both played out, but I do remember my Steelix stream ending on 2 ties. Shigun slacking. Well, he hasn't been number 1 for most of this season, but number 2's like no. Did we already play this guy? The name Luna seems familiar. Nah, we can't do anything. I refuse to put any. Maybe we put down Hiking Trail? Nah, I'll put it down next turn. And if they copycat us to a big hand, then we copycat to a big hand also. I could have technically put down Hiking Trail and they could play, but Hiking Trail could also knock out their training area if they're on that. He's known as shit. That was you, bruh. You had me questioning. Oh, you and the other opponent had me questioning everything I knew about the matchup. Yo, Fuyu. Thank you for the sub, for funding my pocket addiction. Alright, waking up or not doesn't matter because we do in fact have Greninja. The only issue, okay. I was like, we need to get out of here. Let's put you down. Let's wake up. Honestly, if we had Cyrus, I would probably try to. I would have brought up that guy. But let's go trail down. And they leave, so I don't regret. Luis Ángel, ¿cómo está? I don't regret holding the trail. Let's go copycat here. We could have just drawn 2 for trail, but if we get cards that we could put down, even better. Alright, please give me something. Actually, no, regardless, we have to get Greninja out the way. Nah, I have to. I'll put it down just to get the draw, but we have to get Greninja out of there. I thought about it though. It would have been beautiful if we had boat, but here we are. Yo, Kevin, what's good? What's good? No, Mega Gengar me ha salido demasiado gimmicky. No me convence, no me convenció y es un poco demasiado costoso el. There's the training area. I think I'm okay with the training area at this point. Copies hurts a little bit. Pues sí, Gengar afortunadamente en estos momentos no suficientemente fuerte. It seems like they do not have the Altaria. I feel like they would have dropped that so fast. Yeah, they didn't have it. But we do have Greninja, baby. So they did have Altaria. Bro, what are you people doing, bro? I genuinely do not understand. Like what are you? I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. I genuinely don't know. Don't get it. I don't know what they're playing around. Is my issue, right? Like I guess they take 20 less damage. Smart play. Debatable. It's a play. I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary. I'll accept the loss to Cyrus. We need the Greninja that's alive, you know? Literally, bolt earlier would have been perfect. I thought you couldn't use an item with Chingling's attack. Retreat to rare candy works. No, they didn't. They didn't rare candy. This is just stage 1. They just evolved. I think we have to risk it, no? Like, yes, I could put Absol up front, but what I'm gonna do is just take out the Iggly buff and hope he doesn't draw a Pokemon. So that he swings for 110, and then next turn we have enough damage through ping. Actually, no, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. We have exact damage. If he draws a Pokemon, we lose. If he doesn't draw a Pokemon, he has to back out or he loses. If he has Cyrus, we also lose, but whatever. That's the line I saw. Nah, you good, Connor. Don't worry about it. If he got it, he got it. The Absol wouldn't have done enough damage. Hold. Cyrus. Okay. Literally nothing you could fucking do. Play 2 our outs if you ask me. Oh, wait. Bolt earlier, yeah. We lose regardless? No. You saw the line, right, Monster? Izzy, thank you for the follow. I think he meant the other guy evolved after. Yeah, just. You think Mars is a bad card? It was a win condition though. We went from them knowing what they had in hand to Marsing it away, and then they just happened to draw the Cyrus. If it would have given them no Pokemon, and would have been like I don't know. There's so many instances where it would have perfectly gotten exactly what we needed. So, who do I think are the best teams in baseball now that there's been a bit of the season? The Dodgers are ridiculous, bro. Not only are they ridiculous on paper, they're playing ridiculous. Oh no, I trust me. As a bad luck connoisseur, I agree. Acá se llama cool, genial. Si saltas para Twitch, tienes música y menos delay. You got off after. What I found out the other day, random as hell. Do we respect the baby Absol or do we respect? If they're on baby Absol, I'll take the L. I want their copycat to be ass. Okay. I found out that Kike has a Pokemon, like an Instagram Pokemon or a YouTube channel. He just opens packs. I didn't know about. It came out with my suggested on my Instagram Reels or something. Super true. But also, like, having money must be nice. Like, having baseball money must go crazy. ¿Practicas algún otro deporte además de béisbol? No, yo juego lo que sea, lo que ya con 30 años encima no es lo mismo, tú sabes. Pero yo crecí jugando pelota. Por eso que he's a big card collector. Yeah, I found that out the other day. Like, literally, like, yesterday or something. I think it might have been yesterday. It was definitely over the weekend. We could have debated which one to put down, but I feel good with that because once Chingling falls, what? What is going on, bro? What am I genuinely going against these days? The one issue could be, I think I'm just gonna be, do we just be greedy or we hold them off one turn? I think we hold them off. My feet, actually no, because if they go spirit, if they back out into Spirit Tomb, they'll knock out the Chingling, leaving the space for Darkrai anyways. And if they have the Hydreigon, it's ugly, but it's an ugly situation. But they don't one-shot us. Okay, Sabrina. Okay, they do have Hydreigon. That's tough. Do I care? I don't think I care about Sabrina, to be honest. Let's get rid of the copycat so they don't go like full combo. Like they're gonna go full combo. This might be a draw, to be honest. Because if they hit us for 130, I don't have heals. Red card's fine. Well, actually, it's not fine because we lose Cyrus. Oh, no, never mind. We're back. ¿De dónde soy? Si podrás saber tu acento caribeño. Soy de padre cubano. I already forgot what the last card in there. Oh, Sabrina. I'm like, what the hell was the last card they had? I might just take the draw, to be honest. Can't see my daughter, her mother, brother, grandmother hate me in that order. We met at borders. Actually, technically, we don't have to, right? Actually, let me see. It sucks that we don't have heals. We could technically back out. But again, there's nothing to play for. And we're on a losing streak. I'll take the draw. Spirit Tomb is crazy, bro. Did I see the new deck with Nightmare? I really see some random decks in ranked, even streams at top 100. Yeah, it's top 1000, but yes, it's we've gone against. We've played what? Oh, wait, I guess we played 5 games, and I think 3 of them have been against random shit. Oof. We are going second. Is there a world where we just go Absol and hope it's enough? It's against Psychic. I don't know what. It's all. There's definitely Altari on the other side. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know. At this point, I don't care. I'll probably switch decks after this one. Technically, Darkrai we could. We're going second, so we could charge. Following turn, charge and bounce. And if it dies, it's just a 2-pointer thing. Absol, on the other hand, just loses us the game. I remember someone conceded on me because they didn't want the tie. That's crazy. I've lost games because I don't want the tie. Like I play for the win. Like I play for the. There was a Belly Bolt or a Choreo deck that I played against earlier. I was on Steelix, and I could have just gone double Steelix and the game ends right there. But I decided to stay with the Onyx and hope that if I flip heads, I'm able to knock out the Oricorio. But I didn't. I flipped tails. They knocked out the Onyx, and then the following turn, they just hit me with Sabrina to knock out one of the Indeedis. But I felt that, like, I don't know. I felt like it was worth going for, you know? I don't know. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. Our hand, despite the Darkrai start, is pretty solid. Supreme, how's it going? You still killing it? Top 40 at the moment. Let's go. Shout out to that waking up from Darkrai, by the way. Apologies if I seem distracted, because I am. AFK was good, was good. My bad. I haven't been keeping up. I sent you a picture of the nightmare before on your Discord. I think it's you posted it, right? Is it the same list that got you the Master Ball? We got 40 seconds. Okay, they went in with the Absol, which is interesting. Do we have Cyrus yet? This is a losing play to Cyrus, right? We just lose to Cyrus. Maybe the best play would have been just sacrificing the... Yeah, that's on me, that's on me. Just letting Darkrai go, maybe charge... Get the knockout with Greninja and charge Absol. And then when Absol swings, we could have gone for the Sabrina. Hindsight bullshit. Although, the way they're playing kind of gives me an angle. Unless they already have the Cyrus, then it literally doesn't fucking matter, but... playing like shit. My bad, my bad. Ah, yeah. Do you see the better would have been boat? If they have it, they have it, bro. I don't know. I don't give a fuck no more. I guess if I went face, no, there was not enough damage in the world to do anything there. I'll just give up Froki and then we just. Oh wait, no, I can't attack now. I'm out. I'm gonna try to lock in. If I keep playing like shit, I'll just end the stream. I don't know. It's not my day. Isn't that what the Uchiha passed for? I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors is the one that got me to Master Ball. It's not anyone's day of playing pocket, right, bro? I don't know. I just started, and honestly, I'm. No. I don't gotta talk about personal shit. One second. This is the first season I'm below 50. I'm usually at 60 plus. What decks have you been using? But it's there's a lot of luck in this format. Is the issue. All right, our hand is good. If they don't have a way out for this Darkrai, then we're really good. This is a weird matchup in terms of like what you want to commit to the board. Pachirisu EX deck in April 2026. Who playing Pachirisu? It's weird because like their win condition. Actually, I think given how slow their start is, we could commit to this and then we'll figure it out in the long run. But their win condition is taking out something, and then like Sabrina, anything with Sabrina, you have to like be careful with how much you put on the board, because their out is literally like not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they play around it or they try to, you know. Swablu's fine. That's a lot of energy. Commitment necessary. If they have the X speed or whatever, then we're just cooked, but we'll try to play around that. How many points is needed for top 10k now? I have no idea. The only thing I found out success with, the positive win rate, was Hydreigon. Yeah, Hydreigon, I don't know. I personally don't, but I understand it. Energy over there. Did they have X speed? They did not find X speed. They just did that. Okay. Hold up. Oof, my tech is on the loose. Alright. Not gonna be pretty, but this is our best bet, I think. I'm around there and keep going unranked. Or are you play TCG? I do play TCG live, just not on stream. Top 10Ks are 1100 or a bit lower. That's good. Okay, yeah. If they have the X speed here, we're cooked, right? But it seems like they don't. So there's a chance we wake up and then everything's fine. Literally holding. I don't know. None of this matters. The only thing that matters is if they have X speed or leaf. Okay, so no leaf. Do they have X speed? Flipper was good, was good. Okay, that's a whole lot of cards that don't matter to me. Come on, come on, come on. Retreat into Igglybuff, I'm assuming. Yeah. I indeed, you just wake up. The minus 50 kind of sucks, but nice. Okay, PCO, please. Where you are? This is the angle where I was telling you about, where you have to be careful. What are the chances they're playing any other tool? Probably not high. Like, if let's get rid of it now. That's be Onyx song. Yeah, you saw that. You heard that. Top deck Brock. Yeah, we need Brock heavy. We need to wake up too, but here we are. Yeah, we're cooked. That's the most I got Sabrina angle I've ever seen in my life.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
RMG Zane, thank you for the raid. If this is your first interaction with me, I apologize. I've had better days. We're about to lose to Sabrina, but it is what it is. But you see that, like, if we never played the Onyx, we would have been better. We would have been fine, sort of. How's it going, Ferox? Yeelong? But if if they don't have the Sabrina, then we're in business, you know. Although they're definitely playing as if they had it. I think they would have stayed back. Otherwise, hover over the concede as a block Sabrina button. Okay, hold. Alright, Igglybuff. All you gotta do is wake up. You wake up. I mean, Igglybuff. Steelix wake up. But I need to wake up. You sack of shit. Hold up. Can I afford to do this? I'm gonna go down to 140 at the end of the turn if I don't wake up. Oh, we're always healing here. Essentially, I want to play around Sabrina. That's the issue here. We couldn't play around Sabrina. Okay, the idea was to draw the other Steelix and then try to survive that way. So that our only chance of winning is for them not to have for them not to have it. ECL and take out Iggly. That doesn't help. That doesn't fix the issue, which is we just die to Sabrina. The Iggly's not the issue. This is literally I hope they don't play Sabrina angle, which is not possible. Yeah, we had one chance and it was gone. Actually, this is our first Steelix game, no? Or did we already lose one with Steelix? Nah, I think that was our first Steelix game. Do you know if there's a group called ITA? Yeah. Starting planes as well, TBH. Nah, I cut planes. I'm not playing it. The amount of phones I broke with this sleep tech. Hey, but at least you're chilling in top 40, brother. I'm out here in the gulag. Yeah, we found space for Guzma. I still don't know if it's worth it, but it is what I'm playing, so. Face some random guy with that in front of his name. Played some weird cards. I'll post it in Discord. All right. This is a much better start. Yeah, okay. That just feels. It feels a lot better when you start with Brock, right? It's fine. Yeah. Yes, barely passed. In every class. In every test, I guess. This is my dissertation, homie. This. Welcome to graduation. You never thought Brock would be meta, so you traded your full art Brock? Man, that's sad now. Yeah, you should have believed, bro, in your heart. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't really give us a reason to believe, but here we are. Alright, next turn, the most they could do is put us to sleep, which is okay. We'll probably copycat if they don't go too crazy. Both Kanye undefeated, I agree. I remember the beginning of this card set before Sleep Tech is what it is now. Jimbo was going to use Jigglypuff and I said use Igly. Seeing how the meta changed to Igly makes me feel better about my intuition. Total validation. Yeah, that always feels good when Leaf just for the swab loot. That makes sense, right? Because now they have Altaria threat next turn. Valley Victorian. The DeLorean. Brock's style of play makes it where, well, Onyx like Steelix, it'll come and go based on whatever's popular. Good morning, love. That's it. You still living. Get on down. Alright, so we didn't even see Steelix. So we're gonna have to go for the... I'm gonna ice pop once just in case they don't have the extra Pokemon. But we're definitely banking on digging here. Well, they need to find 2 Pokemon, right? Yeah, okay. My Onyx is sleeping, bro. He got no intentions of digging. Chain Power has been my go-to this rank. It's only bad against this Darkrai deck. On paper, it's pretty bad against Steelix too. He would need to fill his bench and have Altaria out of his, and he copycatted to 4. So he had no Pokemon for the bench. Let's see. So he needed to draw out of the 4 cards he drew. Needed to be Altaria, 2 basics. All right. Let's go. Come on, Onyx. Wake up. Or draw. Steelix draw would be nice too. Okay, so Steelix draw. Jesus Christ, man. Can a man flip Heads just one time. Just once. The worst PCL of all time, but surely we flip heads here, right? For the dig. Alright, alright, alright. Hold, hold. Double charge bench. No, no, no. I wanted to be able to dig. If we didn't PCL there, we would have been at the mercy. Now they can't even put us to sleep. Dig is like really broken. When it hits, 50% of the time it's broken. The other 50, oh my goodness. At least we got rid of this shit early. Getting rid of that Sabrina early is really plus. Now we get to play the game however the hell we want. With no... Running a zero risk, really. Decklist after? I got you, I got you. I can show you what the changes were. It's gonna be crazy when you see randomly has double Sabrina. Especially when I can't wake up to save my life, dude. Alright, hold, hold, hold. We could just, well, they already used the Sabrina, right? Let's double charge. And if they want to commit to knocking out this Onyx, they can. If not, we evolve the Steelix next turn. Yeah. Haven't you tried Mega Mall WoW solo? I have not. However, I have lost to Mega Mall WoW more than I would like to admit. Also, what the fuck, Onyx, bro? Wake up, dude. I'm not won a coin flip. I did. I digged one turn, but I've yet to wake up, bro. PCO on the back is fine, I guess. Trailer tomorrow. I haven't heard anything, but why not evolve back one right now in case he doesn't beat the front one? Yeah, like if the front one survived for whatever reason, we could just start going in with that one. You see, in this case, we would have been in the same losing position as last time. No, we had Steelix, we just didn't put him down. How do I feel about Mega Venusaur right now? I keep having trouble with that one too. That deck is just, they're gonna click button simulator and then you either kill them fast enough or you don't. Real man flip for the 30. He snapped. He could have tried. Given that I only have 1 point, I'm surprised he didn't go for the sleep here. Can Mega Steelix bring 19 trainer cards? No, no. You need the Indeedis to heal. There's some matchups where you could win with just chilling behind something. Ay, la gente, bro. I'm running Venusaur thanks to the ministry to save me from stokes of anger, less thinking, and more wins. Gotta take a couple turn 2-3 L's, but the wins for me. So yeah. The deck is solid, just not my playstyle. Well, Steelix is not my playstyle either, to be honest. The day the game devs finally decide to add a fight acceleration card, meta's gonna go crazy. Bruh, that's a scary day. That's a scary day to to live in. Bro, our win rate is so ass. Fighting, yeah, fighting type. Next deck is rumored Mega Lucario, so we can see it potentially, maybe. But my bad, Amari. It's the same deck list I've been playing, except like Ote. I'll show you, my bad. I'm down to 1 helmet, and I cut the planes for a second PCL, which is standard, right? Cutting planes for a second PCL is pretty standard. The only thing that's different, bro. All this sleep scan, bro. Am I gonna play Overpawn right now? I cut the 1 helmet for a Guzma because, and this is on like this is exclusively for ranked. I wouldn't do this in a tournament. I wouldn't do it for. It's just in ranked. I was going against a lot of mirrors, and it was coming down to like BS. That if I could just Guzma away their helmets and start swinging for 100 to their 80, I would just win. That was the thought process behind that. But since making the change, I saw maybe like 2 Steelixes now. Now they're nowhere. Luckily, what did they? I wasn't paying attention. What the fuck did they do on their turn? Why do they have no energy committed to the board? Well, there's no risk for Altari, I guess. So we'll just PCL. We'll probably just evolve next turn, charge evolve, and then we'll have the PCL follow up. I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. Slugma's still better than what? Oof, a Brock off the top would be huge. We're probably gonna have to evolve here, but I'll look at 2 more cards before we agree. Like, we have to actually. I just saw that they have the Swablu now. Oof, huge. Would have preferred that earlier, but we're good. They retreated their Swablu. It's so weird, dude. I don't know why they would retreat their Swablu. Is that extra 10 damage is not gonna save them from anything actually. We have to evolve here. And because of the board state we're in, we do not lose to Sabrina this time. Oh, we don't even have to Ice Pop. Damn. Alright, alright. We do need to see Cyrus. Alright, so even if they find training grounds, we're not in a good position whatsoever. The position gets better next turn when they can't stay in with the Altaria. For the sake of the game, right? We're gonna pretend that Ice Pop only healed us one time. Let's pretend we're at 130 HP. I know it seems like a whole lot of bullshit, and that we're sacking this guy. But I need y'all to let's play this minigame with me. We are technically at 130 HP. I'll even write it down so I don't forget. What I'm trying to get at is that I think we would have been fine regardless. Like we didn't need this whole healing. We just needed the one potion essentially. And a Cyrus top deck. Not waking up was not part of the plan. We needed every fucking Ice Pop. Carry on. We have double PCO in the deck though, so it's just a matter of time. Nah, they just left. Easy, my bad. I just saw that you headed out. Take it easy. Again, the if you want to play a standard, you would cut the Guzma and put a second helmet. And then if you want to like still play planes, you'd probably cut the PCO or Guzma for either a second helmet or planes. That's the this is like a experimental tech with the Guzma. I don't recommend it fully. It's like I want to try it out. Essentially, is what we're at. The bunny, thank you for the follow. Again, please y'all don't judge me for today, alright? Today is not the the day to judge my character. Well, you could judge my character, but I'm not like mentally I'm fucked. Yeah, today I probably shouldn't be streaming, but I feel like I'll spiral more if I didn't at least pretend like shit was nice, you know. They just put out. Oh, we're so fucked. I guess technically we put them on better have it, and if they don't have it, then there's a win condition. If they do have it, we're gonna lose regardless, right? Because the other option is like research and hope that we find an Onyx in the back. And I guess if we do that and I think it's worth trying. Now, I'm gonna go with research. We're probably dead, but because it puts, regardless, it comes down to if they have it or not, right? Like both, and if they have it and we don't see what we need. You need a Brock and Prey? No. We needed them not to, like, if we Brock, we would did that anyways, right? Like, the hope was finding Onyx in the back, charging that one instead. Sacrificing the one in the front, and then going Brock into the second one. Didn't work out, though. Nothing we could do. That's a horrendous matchup. Horrendous if they find the turn 2 Hydreigon. If they stall a little bit and we're able to establish Steelix, it gets a lot easier, but easier said than done. Should be a favorable matchup, but it's on. Yeah, everything's okay, bro. It's not that deep, but it's also not in my control to decide how deep it is. So, pause. Fuck, dude, such a beautiful hand. If there was an Onyx anywhere to be found, bro. All right. All right, 67% chance not to be cooked. This game is sold hyper donkey dick. Jesus Christ. Nothing a top deck Onyx won't fix, because we needed a retreat anyways. You see, this is the reason why we play Guzma. It might not come up, but... Alright, hold. We're not in the clear, right? We're not doing too bad. We do need to find Steelix. I would say this deck is better than Guzzler's EX version. I would say so, yeah. They have like their pros and cons, right? They're like different win conditions. If we don't draw Steelix, obviously we just go for dig and hope for the best. But Steelix would be nice. Can we get much higher? So high. Okay. Dude. Unfortunate. Yeah. Maybe they misplay and put down planes or something. Mercy me, the mercy Lago. That's me the first year that I go. How you say broke in Spanish? Me no hablo. Sorrow ain't that Diablo. Listen to the models. You got no fuck. What the hell do I know? I'm just a shot town. Bro, just kill the Onyx, dude. Can we get much higher? Anyone looking for shiny Mega Gengar looking to trade? Not sure. Is your start NC deck finally updated? It is not, but I could try out the one the Pocket Mats. Although we haven't really gone against any matchups that I would want. Hold up, let me queue up your song. I haven't missed that. We haven't faced matchups where like, oh yeah, Zara would be great here. Ooh, Falambre Pua, that's a good one. After your song, I'll probably call it, bro. I'm Speaking of the devil, holy shit, yeah. If there was ever a sign to get the fuck out. Granted, if there was ever a turn, like a hand that could deal with it, it's this one. But heard a guy was robbed for his 6K Pokemon card a couple blocks from me. Damn. Stay safe, brother. That's crazy. Rogue, what's good? What's good? You caught me just in time to dip. But y te voy a besar cerca del lunar. Pero yo me arrebato sin fumar. No es el lugar. Después que te tú, pero la pasó bien. Pero la vivió largo por si tú te metes en mi carro y para tú no se ve. Uno se ve. Ninguno se ve, no tú, ninguno se ve. No bebé, si tú la ves. Y ahí va a ser la última vez. Estoy triste que no lo grabé, fuck. No lo grabé, pero aún dejo tu foto. Dale, Rogue. No sé si voy a seguir live, pero igual lo agradezco, jefe. ¿Hablas español? Claro, bro. Sube la lectori, bellaca, horny, atrevida, naughty. Alright, let's put this Entei in range. I haven't played in a while. What's the meta these days? It depends what a while is. Because low-key, it might be very similar to the last thing you saw. Dale, Rogue. Tú eres la baby, me paro por 100. Tú te montas en mi carro y pareces un Mercedes-Benz. Fuck. We were still spamming in DD and Suicune decks. Alright, so yeah, it's changed from that. That deck's no longer in the meta. Alright, so they're definitely playing for... Well, clear as day, they're playing for that guy, which... They wouldn't be able to do next turn, per se, right? So let's go... We have everything we need to survive the... the guy. Hopefully we could dig. That'd be even better, right? Alright, whatever. We don't play Sabrina. We don't play Sabrina. No, what we needed was the helmet. We're cooked. At best, we're getting a tie, and even then we got cooked. He would have to be playing no heals, and most of them are playing PCL, so most likely we're cooked. There's no chance. But in theory, we could draw. Or maybe the Y Charizard Y is at the very, very bottom. That's another win condition. Never mind, it's right there. Alright, so if they don't have PCL, we have a chance. They can't giant Nuggy, how's it going? How's it going? If you're wondering what I mean, is that they can... Steelix is one of the few Pokemon that could survive in a Mega Charizard attack. I've been better. Steelix has been your favorite deck this season? Oof, that's what we like to hear. Unfortunately, I don't like the playstyle, I'll be honest. But... when in Rome, Brody. Flame Patch is fine. Also, Lucky Ice popped to full. Actually, no. Lucky Ice popped to full doesn't matter anymore because of the Rocky Helmet. I commend your dedication to Mega Steelix. Playing that many slow games would drive me crazy. Yeah, it's... There's... yeah. It's not as slow if you think about it. And a Guzma and an Infinite would have been cool. Alright, again, no PCL and we get to draw. But we have no way of surviving because of the... So what I'm basically doing is getting out of the range of... I guess the Entei or something. Wasting my coin flip RNG, huh? All to lose to a PCL. Or an Ice Pop. But again, the best we could do here is draw. Why not run the Steel Plate to counter sleep decks to say -10 instead of 20? But you can't use it on Onyx. They do have the healing. Okay, all that for nothing. I'm just gonna call it though. Feels bad because y'all showing up. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now. We're hitting pretty good numbers, especially given the state of Pocket. But we'll pay it for. We'll send it to somebody else. Hopefully they hold it down. I'm just not in it right now. I'll see y'all Wednesday maybe. Who the fuck knows? I appreciate all y'all. Esky hit the like button. Let me see. Oh wait, we got Can't Die on a Pocket stream. We gotta send it to him. Bro, when was I've never seen him streaming Pocket. I've seen him play Pocket. I gotta send it to my boy right there. Esky did actually hit the go live button. Damn, I feel bad. Well, yeah, I'm a raid Can't Die. I'm gonna be honest, but check out Eski as well. All of them real people. So then you stream 1 hour. Yeah, no, it's not my day. It's not my day. Regardless, can't die. I've been streaming for almost 6 hours, so love the Doom. Hold on, let me see how long there's left in the song. This is 3 minutes. You gotta YouTube that one. I apologize. Alright, see y'all Wednesday, maybe.